Good morning everybody, Miguel here from the Colorado Skyline, returning to present to you all today my latest hike through Colorado. Today's special is a mine hidden deep in the woods of the Colorado Wet Mountain Range. Now usually I like to give a bit of background into the hikes that I go on, but today will be a bit different. This trail is considered to be a hidden gem to many, so I will not be revealing its name or exactly where it is located. However, I will say that it can be found hiding off of Highway 165 in the Wet Mountains. The Wet Mountains run between Canyon City and Rye, and are known to be heavily forested and receive a great amount of rainfall. Highway 165 runs alongside the mountain range and can make for an absolutely amazing drive, especially in the fall time. From my experience, the mountain range seems to be rarely talked about, and as such makes for a fantastic place to go and explore. Overall, the area is very beautiful, but is rarely visited. I would highly encourage all those who are capable to go and check it out for yourselves. For those of you who aren't convinced yet and need a bit more of an incentive, I'll show you what I was able to find. The trail that I took up to the mine has two different starting points. As a result, the first few minutes of the hike are of me and my partner taking the trip from the parking lot up to the second trailhead.
What a beautiful, area.
Speaking of partner, this is the first time I've gone hiking and filming with somebody else. Normally I just end up hiking by myself and as a result don't do much talking. But now that I have a partner, we can engage in riveting conversations.
A bit moist.
That's actually why they're called the wet mountains. I have to imagine.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Now I must say that despite how much time I spent hyping it up earlier, I actually haven't spent all too much time exploring the Wet Mountains prior to now. Most of the trails start out like you see here, lots of dense pine trees and rough dirt trails. Almost the exact opposite of the Collegiate Peaks, my favorite place to hike. Only now do I understand that after getting through the first bit of hiking, do the mountains begin to open up and show off what truly makes them special.
Cool, guys, I think we're pretty much done already.
Ooh, nice and slidey.
Yeah, definitely slick.
Whoa, look at this.
Reminds me of the trails in China Mountain. Damn.
At this second overlook, I get to see something really unique. A grove of super tall aspen trees. Some of the trees here look like they're 100 feet tall. I couldn't find any information on these trees, so I can't say for sure how tall they actually were, but as you can see from the video, some of them are nearly 3 times the height of the surrounding pine trees.
I mean, those things are so tall, it's kind of unreal.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I've seen tall groves, but those are like unnecessarily skinny. Like, aspen trees aren't usually not that skinny when they're like 100 feet tall. Crazy.
Yeah, that's really weird. I
is.
don't think I've ever seen that before.
At this point in the trail, the majority of the trees have shifted from pines to aspens. Unfortunately, the majority of these trees aren't super colorful, like the ones that dot the back of the Pikes Peak area. This video was recorded on October 7th, so these trees probably turn orange around the 15th. Rather than in color, the appeal of these aspens lie in their density. It was so cool getting closer to this tunnel beneath the trees and seeing the sunlight grow slowly more blocked out by all the leaves. And now, in order to properly honor this beautiful grove of aspens, I will be quiet for about the next minute. With the trail slowly opening back up and the light beginning to fill back in, my partner decides to inform me of a small detail about this trail that I didn't know yet. That detail being that this trail straight up passes in front of somebody's house.
There's some cabin.
Yeah?
The weird thing is, it's kind of creepy. Just like this trail literally goes like almost
To someone's
across
house.
their porch.
Damn.
So, it's kind of unnerving, just like walking across someone's porch, basically,
Yeah.
and just not knowing if someone's there.
Fortunately for me though, I have the attention span of a goldfish, and as such didn't spend all too long thinking about the horrors of the scary abandoned house in the middle of the woods.
That's why fall color times are so fickle.
Yeah.
Because you have like a 1 week window to hit each spot.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my gosh.
Through a hole in the tree line, a cliff face can be seen, the sign that we are approaching the abandoned mine. Also, a quick reminder here that if you do like my photography, feel free to check out my Instagram. It's a great place to see all the photos that I have taken that don't get to make it into videos. Say for example on smaller hikes that I don't get to talk about all too much.
Holy cow. I need a wider lens.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
A bit further along we come across another one of the great oddities of this area. This strange wooden gate. It's definitely well built, made from logs and rope, and seems to be mainly a decoration rather than a marker of anything. The only thing nearby was the house that I mentioned earlier, but that was quite a bit further up the trail. I won't be showing that house, by the way, out of respect for the owner's privacy. And finally, here at the end of the trail, the reason that I came out here in the first place. This creepy old abandoned mine. I'm only going to show a little bit of it, as it is the main attraction of the hike, and I don't want to spoil that. I just want to show enough to pique some interest in potential hikers. As additional incentive for those who are considering checking this trail out, I will also mention that there are 2 really cool grottos nearby, as well as a really creepy cross for some reason. And with that, we have made it to the end of this hike. Now, I hope that has given all of you enough reason to go and check this hike out for yourself. Like I mentioned before, I won't disclose exactly where it is, but I think that I've given enough clues as to how to find it. This area has a lot of hidden gems that I don't hear other Colorado hikers or photographers talking about. So if you were inspired to go check out this area, or you just liked my video in general, feel free to leave a like. And if you would like to see more of the content that I'll be putting out soon, consider subscribing. Once again, if you like my photography, consider checking out my Instagram. A link will be in the description. Right now I'm posting a lot of really cool fall photos, including this one, which happens to be one of my favorite photos that I've ever taken. Well, that's all for today. This has been Miguel, uncovering the secrets hiding beneath the Colorado skyline. And I will see you all later. Thank you for watching.